When she first retired, she felt like a ship without a rudder. "I was used to waking up at 6 a.m., planning lessons, and being surrounded by kids," she shared. "Suddenly, my days were empty, and I didn't know who I was without my job." But Susan soon discovered that retirement wasn't about slowing down, it was about redirecting her energy. She signed up for a painting class, joined a local hiking group, and even started writing a memoir about her teaching days. "Retirement is your chance to live for you," she said, her eyes sparkling. "But you have to take the first step. Happiness doesn't just show up at your doorstep." Susan's story is a reminder that retirement requires a mindset shift. It's not about filling your days with busy work, but about rediscovering what lights you up. Maybe it's that guitar you always wanted to learn, a trip to a quaint village in Tuscany, or finally tackling that stack of books on your shelf. Retirement is your permission slip to chase those dreams. Money, planning to live, not just survive. Let's talk about the elephant in the room: money. Don't worry, we're not diving into spreadsheets or jargon. Instead, let's hear from Michael, a retired engineer from London. Michael saved diligently throughout his career, but when he retired, he realized financial planning wasn't just about having a big nest egg. "I thought a fat bank account was all I needed," he chuckled. "But I quickly learned it's about making that money work for the life you want." Michael sat down with a financial advisor and created a flexible budget. He split his funds into 3 buckets: daily living expenses, fun stuff like travel, and a safety net for unexpected costs like home repairs or medical bills. "You have to know what kind of life you want," he explained. "Do you want to explore the world or spend your days gardening? Each choice needs a different plan." Michael's advice is crystal clear: start early, even if you're still working. If you're already retired, take a fresh look at your finances. Don't shy away from a financial advisor. They're not just for the wealthy. They can give you peace of mind and a roadmap. Most importantly, remember that money is a tool to fuel your dreams, not something to stress over every night. Health, your most precious asset. You can't talk about retirement without talking about health. Meet Elena, a 70-year-old firecracker from Tuscany who made me think, I want to be her when I grow up. Elena, a former chef, spent decades bustling around her family's restaurant kitchen. When she retired, she vowed not to let age slow her down. "I didn't want to sit around complaining about aches and pains," she said. "I wanted to live every day." Elena started practicing gentle yoga, not the fancy, twisty kind, but simple stretches to keep her flexible. She also joined a walking group in her village, where she gets her exercise and catches up with friends. "The best part is I still feel alive," she beamed. "And food. I still cook delicious meals, but now I focus on more veggies and less sugar." Elena's advice is simple yet profound: treat your body like a dear friend. Get regular checkups, eat nourishing foods, and find a physical activity you love, whether it's walking, swimming, or tending to your garden. Good health doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. Connection. Finding joy in relationships. Retirement can sometimes feel lonely, especially if you're used to the buzz of coworkers. That's where James, a retired banker from New York, comes in. When he left his job, he realized he needed to rebuild his social circle. "I was used to being around people all day," he said. "But in retirement, I had to go out and find them." James joined a chess club at a nearby park, where he met folks from all walks of life. He also started calling his kids and grandkids more often, hosting Sunday family dinners that became the highlight of his week. "Retirement showed me how to deepen my relationships," he shared. "Not just with my family, but with myself too." James's advice? Don't wait for people to come to you. Take the initiative, join a class, volunteer, or invite an old friend for coffee. Those connections will fill your days with warmth and meaning. Purpose. Retirement isn't about doing nothing. One of the most inspiring things retirees share is how they found new purpose. Consider Clara, a retired nurse from Stockholm. After leaving her job, Clara felt a void. She missed helping people. "I didn't want to spend my days glued to the TV," she said. "I needed something that mattered." Clara started volunteering at a community center, teaching health classes for seniors. She also joined a writing project, documenting the stories of older folks in her neighborhood. "I feel like I'm still making a difference," she said, her voice full of pride. And that makes me happy. Clara's story shows that retirement is a chance to redefine your purpose. Maybe you want to teach a skill you've mastered, volunteer, or pick up a new hobby. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? Then go after it with all you've got. Savoring the moment, the art of slowing down. Finally, let's hear from Hans, a retired carpenter from Munich. Hans says retirement taught him to embrace the beauty of slow living. When I was working, I was always rushing, he shared. Now, I've learned to cherish the little things, a quiet morning with my coffee, an afternoon reading, or a walk through the woods. Hans reminds us that retirement is a time to soak in life's simple pleasures. You don't need to pack every day with grand adventures. Sometimes, joy is found in sitting by the window, listening to the birds, and knowing you're living life on your terms. Thank you so much for watching until the end. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts mean the world to us, so don't hold back. Reading your comments fuels our motivation and inspires us to keep going. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support helps us create more content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.